What's good? It's Chigozi. Thursday, July 2nd, 2020. Jesuit order equals 72. Buckeye 72-27. The state of Ohio is definitely going to do something today. Something special because Ohio equals 29. Buckeye 72-27. Even if it's not in the mainstream media propaganda, they're going to do something, sign something, pass something today by the numbers. We're gonna look into them too. I mean, might as well see now, guys. These people absolutely always do this pattern. This shit. So nothing yet today. The last news is 6:30. I'm gonna be patient then, because these people always do rituals by the numbers. But we're gonna look at the. This has been trending on Twitter. I just see how Zach streamed about this a couple hours ago. I wasn't able to attend, so I have no clue about what this is. But she's been in charge with enticement of minors 1 year after Epstein kills himself. Enticement of minors, the whole pedophile type of propaganda that they're putting out. This is obviously from the Catholic Church. I really just recommend you just watch Zach's stream about this. You'll get all the good information.
A source familiar with the matter
I'm sure
says
Arthur,
the
Derek, they'll
confidant
cover
of
it.
Jeffrey Epstein, whose name
I'm not copying out. It's just, there's so many pieces of propaganda we can look at. I'm sure this is a very deep riddle and ritual that, I don't even know where to begin. Besides, her name. Look at this. Hope you guys can hear me, first off. Oh. That's me. That was me doing that. Hey, what's up, Jomo? Hey, lovely. I really love it when I start streaming and y'all just jump in. It's just my favorite thing, guys. Streaming is the best because it's like community feel, and we all go down the propaganda together. 348. Yeah. See, I'm probably gonna sit here and just spend time talking about how I don't want to decode this, and again, not because I don't want to in that regard. It's just like I think it's gonna take. It's a lot of pieces to it. It all is about Jeffrey Epstein synced up with his suicide, the stuff he was in. So I feel like I'm just gonna kind of not give it justice, if you will. Today's day with 13. Life lesson number. Epstein. We're just getting warmed up here. Got about like 45 minutes left. But, that time's going to fly super quickly. Jeffrey Epstein, 73. That's the 21st prime. Jeffrey Epstein, 38, or 163, the 38th prime, death, killing, murder. He committed suicide, but, of course, just all at play. Epstein also equals 38. It also equals 88 and 34, like Jewish. They had to put that on here. Understand, this pattern for Jewish, they like to use these numbers in these types of rituals that involve Jewish people. That's why Jewish equals 29. Today is a date with 29 numerology. Ghislaine, whenever you see these names, you gotta put them into the Gematria calculator. Ghislaine 48 in their 3-minute 48-second video. 3 minute, that's 180 seconds plus 48 seconds, which is 228 seconds. Death equals 228. This is in tribute to the death of Jeffrey Epstein. We can see how many days from his death date. We can look at the surface stuff, of course. The days from his death date till today. August 10th, 2019. Just a friendly reminder, this guy's just an actor for the Society of Jesus. This is a play. The whole fake this death thing is just mocking you. The fact that this is all always fake. It's always crap. I'm not saying every last death report in the media is fake, because I can't prove that. But I'm sure a lot of them are, and this one definitely is. But again, they could have ritualistically sacrificed him without us knowing. Again, these people are sick. They'll do whatever. But anyway, August 10th is his upcoming. We can do it to his upcoming death anniversary because it's so close. 39 days, 5 weeks, 4 days, 1 month, 8 days. So I know 39, Masonry, Zionism, New York, 39. This guy's from New York City. We saw this New York pattern all over this guy when he was trending. New York also equals 48 as well. And of course, Ghislaine equals 84 like Jesuit. But NY 39, NYC 39, New York equals 39. It's the big 39 place. It's the Empire State, is it not? That's what they call it. Empire 39. Plenty more examples. But you see how we get that number then. 39 days, this happens from the upcoming anniversary of his death. Very clear riddle. Also, Saturn 93, Sun 54, and as I said earlier, if I didn't already, span of 5 weeks, 5 days, sacrifice 55. So now I want to see Ghislaine's birthday. Ghislaine Maxwell. Look at this. Is a British socialite and alleged procurer who is known for her association with Jeffrey Epstein. Understand, socialite is a euphemism for actor for the federal government. All these, because think about it, to be a socialite, you have to be famous, known, wealthy, and put into the media. At least from my understanding of how they're using it. Look at these people. These are all assets for the Catholic Church. Jacqueline Kennedy, obviously an actor. I mean, so it just lets you know that this is all contrived. This woman is just doing what she's told to do. A specific amount of days from her birthday. Before we do this, let's see from the day Jeffrey Epstein died, 2019, till today. 10 months, 23 days with the end date, conspiracy 123. That's the main thing I can see here, at least so far. I want to go back to the chat. I know a lot of people have probably dropped in. But let's quickly see December 25th. Really? I mean, come on. How many actors have this Christmas birthday? Christmas 38, like Epstein, like Jeffrey Epstein, 163 to 38th prime. 504 days. See, 504. It was 5 weeks, 4 days from Jeffrey Epstein's upcoming death anniversary, and it's 504 days from her birthday. Jesuit order equals 54. They are branding this propaganda on what? 7/2. I said that's the title of the stream. Let's look for Jesuit order rituals. 7/2. Jesuit order equals 72. 5 weeks, 4 days from the upcoming anniversary of Jeffrey Epstein's death, and 504 days from her birthday. This is clearly a ritual from the Catholic Church. See how they paired these numbers? That's 72 weeks. Unbelievable, guys. Excuse me. So this is her upcoming birthday is from the day he died, which I don't find as coincidental. I meant to do this from 2020, but come on, we can't ignore this. It just shows that these people are syncing this up too from the death anniversary. Because again, she's coming out now, and her birthday's upcoming this year. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to do this, so I'm glad I made this mistake. But let's do 2020 because I want to see from really from today to her upcoming birthday. So 137 days. This is good to know. Her birthday from when Jeffrey Epstein died. Again on 8/10, Ritual 81. 137 days. That's the 33rd prime. But this is what I really wanted to see. Oh my god. Are you guys fucking seeing this shit? So from today to Ghislaine Maxwell's upcoming birthday is 177 days. The Jesuit order 177. This is a ritual from the Jesuit order. Every single time I stream, it is the same conclusion, the same numbers, every time, every day. I mean, how? No one's been saying anything bad in the chat about the sound. That's good. And it said OBS disconnected, so we'll sit in the chat for like a minute or two. What are the 4 different numbers? I'm so glad you asked that, Rudy. And I just started explaining gematria before I start these videos, or maybe when we get a bit into it when new people join. So here's the four numbers. This is how this works. It's so easy. The Jesuit order equals 177 because T is the 20th letter in the English alphabet. You know, A is the first letter through Z is the 26. There's 26 letters in the English alphabet. T is the 20th letter. Think about Jesus Christ was on a cross, which is just the shape of a T. Death equals 20. So T is the 20th letter, H is the 8th, E is the 5th, J is the 10th. You just add them up, you get 177. How we get the second number? See how T is the 20th letter? 2 plus 0 is 2. H is 8 because it's a single digit. E is 5. J, another 2-digit letter because it's a 10th letter. 1 plus 0 is 1. So you reduce each letter to a single digit. After doing that, you sum them together, you get 69. And then you can reverse the alphabetical order where A is 26, Z is 1, and then do the same thing. So reversing, T is the 7th letter, H is the 19th letter, 1 plus 9 is 10, 1 plus 0 is 1. So H reversing, and then S forwards, because S is the 19th letter. Those are the only letters you reduce twice. But you can reduce them once, and they'll have another value. But again, it just adds one more value to this list. Well, two if you count full, forwards and backwards. But anyway, that's all we're doing. So we reverse now. See how H is 19, E is 22. 2 plus 2 is 4, so it becomes 4. So that's all we're doing. That's all, and you see how this all just pops out. And then you can do from their birthday. Her birthday, born December 25th, 1961. Today is when this is all coming out, July 2nd, Jesuit Order 72. I titled my stream this way because I knew this shit was going to happen. 177 days from her birthday. I mean, wouldn't I not be embarrassing myself if I just title my video something and like it just doesn't even remotely show up? I mean, just for me to do this should show you that we're looking for something specific and it's exactly here every single day inside this propaganda. I mean, that was just the main part. I think I kind of want to move on because I like to cover all the different things. We got to find more riddles, and I can sit here all day and just tell you about how this is just synced up with a bunch of nonsense. So again, please check out Gamache Effect News. He just streamed for a while on this. He covers it all. You get a lot of really good information from there. They did put this in quotes. Live updates. We were keeping tabs on Maxwell before arrest. Keeping tabs. 46, 109. 109 reminds me of this. The Roman Catholic Church equals 109. It also equals 226. Number they quote all the time. When you write that out, you get 93. So I find that interesting. Things, although I just kind of saw that, I always want to see what's the bigger pattern. 109 is the 29th prime, pairing it with 46. Sacrifice 46, 62. Can't forget that as well. We're talking about the sacrifice of, what's his face? Jeffrey Epstein. We can see how many days from Jeffrey Epstein's birthday this is coming out. I mean, that's very important. January 20th till today. $165 days, like Scottish Rites. 23 weeks and 4 days. That plus the reflection 666. I see the 23 weeks and 3 days. 233 is the 13th Fibonacci number, the 51st prime. It is a date with 13 life lesson number. The Bavarian Illuminati found it with 13 families. Think about how he's like the socialite. It's all in that type of space. And then Conspiracy 51. They did have this propaganda updated at 11:51. And then let's see till his upcoming birthday, because they're doing something with that. 29 weeks, Jewish 29. Again, I said they always do this. Jewish 29. It's a date with 29 numerology. This Jewish man's back and the propaganda. Don't forget, he died during what, Tisha B'Av weekend. We knew that there was going to be some Jewish branded event during that time, and that's what this was. So this was predicted by this community. And don't forget the date numerology, August 10th, 2019. Date with 5721 numerology, Jews 5721. This is a pattern that these people are using. I'm not saying anything mean, hateful, anything. This is just a pattern that they are using for obvious reasons. That's how you understand how they code this stuff. They do it in patterns with their gematria, the date numerology, from people's birthday, and they put it all together. There's obviously more layers, but from a beginner standpoint, it's a very simple way of looking at it and piecing it all together. He died one day after posting regrets over a party. He felt sick after attending a... See, it's just more of that. We had yesterday Peyton Chesser wearing the chessboard pattern on his shirt, coming out saying, oh, I was being inside, being fine, and all of a sudden I went to the gym. I went to the grocery store, and bam! Immediately I get coronavirus. That's pretty much what she said. She used the word immediately, too. This is now we have the same type of propaganda here. He died one day after posting regrets over a party. He felt sick after attending a barbecue. A friend who was also there had COVID-19 but didn't think he could spread it. They're targeting people like us. Oh, it's just like, you get it. You know what I mean? So I'm looking for the COVID-19, the sacrifice. No, I mean, come on. You guys, we were just looking at this number, 62. Sacrifice 62. We saw it in this Epstein thing. They coded it here. Keeping tabs. See? The numbers for sacrifice. Keeping tabs, 4662. Sacrifice, 62. Oh, my God.
Giving this disturbing prediction.
Well, let's hear it.
We're now having 40+ thousand new cases a day. I would not be surprised if we go up to 100,000 a day if this does not turn around. And so I am very concerned.
Doctor.
What a bunch of bullshit. This guy literally just said wearing masks are symbolic, that there's no second wave, and now he's saying this. And, 40,000, Ford number connected to death. Death does equal 20. So at 620 they update this at, and sacrifice equals 62. It's just too much. He posted his regrets over attending a party in California. The next day he died of coronavirus. I'm sure this is synced up with Gavin Newsom, because the guy's an actor for the state of California. Oh, here's a low-hanging fruit I missed. But real quick, not to jump around, but Ghislaine Maxwell 27, it's 2/7. Very, very low-hanging fruit I didn't call out. But that's why she's in the propaganda today. We'll come back to that probably. Yeah, definitely will. See, California, 52, 2-minute, 39-second video. That's the 50-second prime, 239, which is 159 seconds. Scottish, right? 159. Thomas Macias, 51. Macias. Conspiracy 51. Went to a barbecue last month near his community in Lake Elsinore, about 70 miles from Los Angeles. So, not 68 or 75, whatever. No, they have to let you know that it's about 70 miles from Los Angeles. Coronavirus equals 70. So understand, they use these 4-base ciphers. They use other ciphers as well, but these are the main ciphers they use to put the riddles and publish it inside all of this propaganda. This is how it is made. This is how it is done on a daily basis. Look at look at this shit. Shortly after the party, he started feeling sick. On June 20th, he posted a poignant message on Facebook to warn his loved ones about the risks of the virus, his family said. On June 20th, and this is updated at 6:20. That's why I was laughing, YouTube, not because he was sick. Why would I harass this guy? I mean, that's bullshit. How can I not laugh at them using the same numerical sequence inside the propaganda? That's also 206, like Seattle's area code, the big epicenter, the original epicenter for all this Wuhan crap in the U.S., where the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation is by, close by, all in Washington. 206, Virus 26, Sacrifice 62. At 6:20, they update this propaganda and then plop June 20th in here. Again, the Gregorian calendar made by the Catholic Church, synced up with the Gematria, which is what they use, synced up with the time stamps, the stuff in the videos, the video lengths, all laced inside, and then things in quotes, all inside this propaganda. That's how it works. Period. Sup, Nikki? Sup, the real Bontonian? Or her, Madame Vabat said that her Maxwell's dad was Mossad, and yeah, it's all staged. You were wondering when they were going to arrest her. It's interesting. I had no clue who this woman was. I forgot all about. I didn't even forget it. I had no clue who she was. That's why I like how you guys understand these people. You have knowledge on them, so you can help me piece this shit together. I didn't know this woman existed until today. Like, I decode the propaganda, but it's really hard for me because even again before Gematria, it was hard for me to get into all this stuff. I'm like, because I don't know what to do. There's just better things in life to me. At least in my opinion. But I do wish I had a bigger pop culture type of mindset because I would just know so much more. How more of this shit's connected. So good. These are some dates. He got tested June 15th, got his positive result June 18th, and died June 21st. Those are all coded with the date numerology. I want to see the day he died. 67 numerology. You see that? Blood sacrifice, 67. A day with 193 days remaining. That's the 44 prime, kill 44. Blood sacrifice 67. That's how they encode their rituals. Kill 44, day with 193 days remaining. See? 193 is the 44 prime. Blood sacrifice has gematria of 67. I mean, every video I talk about with this pattern, we always see 67. Wuhan also equals 67. He died of the Wuhan on that day. We didn't even do his name gematria, have we? Thomas Macias, 76, like blood sacrifice. I mean, I can't believe this shit, guys. It's the same. You see, he's the blood sacrifice being used inside this ritual. Also 2276, 59. Yes, Negro does have those numbers and he's not black, so I'm not trying to call that pattern, but I do see that pattern here and it's interesting. And, if you're new here, hope you understand. U.S. economy created 4.8 million jobs in June, but that's not the whole story. Propaganda 48, Freemason, hoax. So here's another riddle. A black man tried to cash his first paycheck. The teller called 911. Race 27, this is being published today on 2/7. Always. And then, again, they always like to use the word black man inside this propaganda. That's something they've been doing since, especially the Ferguson stuff. A little bit before then. Black man 159. Always seeing this type of stuff. Look at this shit. A 911 call, a racial slur, a refusal to cash a check. This is what it's like for some black bank customers. Again, this is more race war propaganda. Race war equals 33. When you write out 33, and if you're new here, you see how this double 33, this is a good example. There's no S, so this is just, this means nothing. There's no single reduction to do, unless you do race wars. Now it matters, because again, this takes account S, the 19th letter. So race war equals 33. When you write out 33, you get what? 141 when you reverse alphabetical order. So what are they doing? At 1041, they update this race war propaganda on 2/7, race 27. Always so easy to follow. And look, and then we actually get the state of Ohio today in this propaganda. Paul McCown's walking to an Ohio bank, right, clutching his first paycheck from a new job and an electric company. But instead of cashing the check worth about $1,000, the teller called 911. So do you see how we predicted again that Ohio is going to be in the propaganda today? Yes, I was on Ohio.gov expecting maybe something from the state because I didn't expect them to be on front page CNN. But look, they're here. And how did I understand this? Very easy. Every single year, you will see them in the propaganda on 7/2, 2/7, July 2nd, the 7th of February, February 7th. You see it. Today's July 2nd. The Buckeye State is on the front page propaganda. Ohio equals 29, so how could they pass that up when today also has a date of 29 numerology? 7 plus 2 plus 20. We called it out at the beginning of the stream. It was the first thing I called out. And we see it right here inside this bullshit race war propaganda, which they are specialists in. Now I can't wait to see this guy's name gematria. Guys, this is crap. It's absolute bullshit. Look, Paul McCown's 41 at 1041 they updated. 58 like Freemasonry. Unbelievable. 41's the 13th prime. It's a day with 13 numerology. McCown's 2736 from the Buckeye State. It is contrived trash. Quit believing the fucking news. That is my whole point for making these videos. I mean, it's just mind-blowing how someone will see this and they'll still then go believe the next piece of shit they read from CNN, especially. But guys, it's all crap. Fox News, Snopes, it doesn't matter. Reuters, it's all coded this way. McCown's 27 like Buckeye. This is from the Buckeye State that we knew we were going to get today, and this propaganda published today. See? Ohio. Paul McCown's. Unbelievable. You know, Paul 58, another 58, 14, his last name equals 140. Oh, no, his full name equals 140, 41. Don't forget slave equals 14. Clutching his first paycheck. You know, Telco 911. In Huntington, guys, I have a video on this channel showing you the police in front of Huntington Bank. Did I not show you that? Instead, these people put on the rituals. You see Huntington. I have another video on Huntington Bank showing you how they have these things encoded on their front page. They encoded the text. And now they're here in this propaganda. Oh my God. In Brooklyn. This is like Brooklyn, Ohio. I never even knew that existed. This is unbelievable. Yeah, guys, I don't know every last city in Ohio. I should. Oh, in Cuyahoga. Look where this is from. In Cuyahoga County. Guys, it's by Cleveland. Cleveland 33 like race war. Always with the propaganda. I'm telling you, Cleveland 33, 78. Today is 7/2, Jesuit Order 72. Cleveland OH 47. Another 47 from the state of Ohio. Cleveland, Ohio equals 226 like the Roman Catholic Church. When you read that, you get 93. But I mean, it's just so crazy. Brooklyn, 41, 104. The guy's name equals 140 and 41. See? Paul McCown's 140, 41 from Brooklyn, 104, 41. This is contrived propaganda from the state of Ohio. Again, another video showing how these people put out crap by the numbers every single day. Especially on 2/7. And look at this shit. See, what do we start this off with? This is how these lessons are very powerful. I said, black man is a pattern they've been using a lot as of late. Well, as I told you, since Mike, the Ferguson stuff and before. And then Brooklyn, Ohio equals 159 like black man. I mean, these are things we just looked at. Black man, 57 and 159. This black man from where? Brooklyn, Ohio, 57, 159. Unreal. I mean, this is just a powerful lesson right here. And why Huntington Bank? I mean, guys, this is over for these people. They're being so exposed right now. Huntington Bank, 62. 170, sacrifice 170, 62, and 73. I do notice that. Be some Jesus Christ sacrificial type of ritual. Of course, Huntington 47, like Ohio, like Columbus. Huntington, though, 142. When you round up 42, you get 142 as well. Nigger 42. See? Always with these types of patterns in their riddles. They quote banking, see, in the title, banking while black. See that in the quotes, in the emphasis? They put that in their title. Banking while black. That's code is probably from racist numbers. Oh my god. Banking while black, 72. Race 27. Jesuit order 72 144. It's 7/2. This is very clear. Anyone watching this is probably looking like, yes, this is actually happening. You cannot say it's not. All day long, it's been by the Jesuit order, who I've shown you repeatedly, they run the state of Ohio and, of course, America. But I show you how they specifically implant their symbolism in Ohio as well. That's why it's the Buckeye State. Like 27, or the IHS. Again, it's so easy to see. The picture's worth 1,000 words, right? All you have to do is put up the IHS logo of the Jesuits, seal of Ohio. You should understand who is putting this out. You should understand who this is from. It is no different. Sure, they have, the rivers, the hills, everything else. It's all symbolic as well. I haven't been in a chat for a while, but guys, we've just been seeing crap. I hope you guys have been having some good discussions, though. Y'all seem to be liking it. That's good. Making sure, the sound's good, everything's coming through fine. We're going to be done here in like 15 minutes, but I mean, it's just too much. And it just blows. I mean, it's specific as fuck. I can't just sit there and say, look up for Ohio, look up for these specific patterns and numbers. It's happening today, and someone's just like, oh yeah, you just coincidentally found all that. I mean, it makes no sense. Like cognitive dissonance couldn't even stop you from just comprehending the truth right now. December 2018, Sun 18. Oh my goodness. A branch manager used a racial slur against him. Oh my goodness. No, I don't believe any of this. Yes, I know that I call Ohio a racist state, but that's mainly because of the people who run it and the propaganda they put out. No. Is this impossible to happen? No, but I don't believe any of this. Then the manager they called him the most hateful word, see? And Huntington equals, so inside a Huntington bank, which equals 142, they are what? Calling him what? That word, which equals 42. Unbelievable. My jaw just literally dropped. I was scared. I said, did he really say that? Watson said, I sat back. Oh, we have another person. This is Watson now. Watson's information on his computer. I just read that and think of their fucking stuff. The IBM crap. Bendrick Watson. Look at this shit, guys. A Florida lawyer and businessman. So now this part's from Florida. This is another story, I guess. But it's all contrived. It'll be the same pattern. For civil rights 64. Civil rights 64. Black equals 11. 89 is the 11th Fibonacci number. His name equals 89 as well. Bendrick, though, that's the minute killer. Black people 44. Oh my god. And 163. You see how they switched it up? We had McCown's with the Buckeye numbers. We have Bendrick 163, the 38th prime from Florida 38. Oh my god, guys. This is all fake news propaganda from the Catholic Church. That is the conclusion. That is exactly what this is. Stop asking too many questions. And I don't mean, and that's a bad way to say it on this type of channel. Always ask questions, but you know what I mean? You can ask. It's like thinking too much. You can ask way too many questions, think way too hard, and then you'll never understand that they're just putting these riddles out. So understand my words. I'm not saying don't look into them further. Don't think outside the box. I'm just saying, because now you're probably thinking, well, there's too many ciphers. What about this? What about how do they know? It's just like, No, you just clearly see them putting the patterns in your face. Watson 70, like coronavirus. The 34, the reflection of 43, Florida. This stuff is just contrived. When you go to the bank, your guard is down. You don't expect to be called a racist word. Why is your guard down in the bank? Probably making you feel more comfortable with the U.S. dollar. Probably some bullshit with that. There's bullshit money system. You think maybe it's a secure bank, everything's in camera? Who gives a fuck? Oh, another one. Michigan resident. See, Michigan. 44 like black people. 64 like civil rights. It's the same numbers got in the last guy, and now this guy's from Michigan, the next guy. You'll state right above Ohio. I said all the time, Michigan, Ohio, they have you guys fighting each other while putting out all these race-based bullshit rituals all by the code. And it's just fucked up. Don't think about everyone's worried about, oh, Michigan, go blue, fuck OSU, which I do agree with, but I also hate Michigan too. I hate it all. But you know what I mean? Fuck all that shit. But everyone's fighting which is the best, who's the this, the rivalry. That's all where their heads are at. And so meanwhile, they're not seeing how Michigan and Ohio are putting out this racist nonsense, racial divisive propaganda on a daily basis. You know, Jesuit Order 54. Suntory Thomas 81, Race 1881. I mean, come on, it's the same. Race-based propaganda. That double 189. I know I'm missing out on that. Thomas, look at his last name. Thomas 7622 32, like Negro. Unbelievable. This is from the state of Michigan now. See, doesn't matter what state it is. They're putting out racist propaganda and coded with the same pattern. Thomas 7622, like Negro, and 32. See? Perfect. And his first name is always the kicker. You know, give these black guys these... Yes, I understand. Black people can have unique first names. I'm not going to deny that ever. But they use that to their advantage to code all this shit. Look at this. 113, 32, 32, 103, 49. Guys, this is from the Scottish Rite Freemasons. Perfect overlap with Scottish. It is the Scottish Rite Freemasons, the Catholic Church, the Jesuit Order, working hand in hand, running the state of Ohio, the state of Michigan, the state of Florida, etc., giving you this nonsense coded propaganda by this numerical system. And of course, Negro 32, Nigger 30, 113 is the 30th prime, and then 103 is the 27 prime, race 27. It's just absolutely ridiculous. We just broke this shit down decent enough where someone, again, new here can see this stuff. I'm sure Deborah Gordon, it's all coded as well. See, since Floyd's killing, if that's the last person, we might as well put her name in. I just really want to go to the chat and the rest of the news for like the next 10 minutes and then wrap this up. Deborah Gordon, 72 on 7/2, race 27. Jesuit Order 72. I mean, come on. Oh my goodness. There was more in her name as well. I didn't really call out. The 225126 has a lot of Kobe Bryant pattern on that one. And then start talking about George Floyd later, and so this, I had this on my Twitter. I retweeted this. Groom dies 2 days after wedding. 80 people. This is in Patna, India. Patna, like partner, and then groom has the Wuhan connection. You know, groom dying of the Wuhan. Bride doesn't have that. Bride has a pandemic 38, but this guy's dying of the Wuhan 67, 68. It's just a stronger overlap. Wuhan is also, or excuse me, Bride 34, pandemic 43, reflection. But again, it's like you gotta see how far you can go with the pairings. Pandemic 38, Bride 38, pandemic 43. Bride doesn't give you 43 because there's no reverse H type of thing you can do. So, you know, that's how close you can get with the reflection. But you have more of an overlap with this. That's how I look at it. If and again, you can just see because the bride could have easily died of it, but the groom did. It's all coded. $836. 3 plus 6 is 9. 89. Virus 89. 80 people linked. Tragedy 80. I know there's probably something a lot more central, but I just got a kick of how this place was in Patna. If you go to Patna, India, I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, but they probably pronounce partner as the same way. Who's your Patna, right? It's a joke. It's a fucking joke. Analysis. See, what did we learn in a couple videos ago? School 70. School. What does school equal? 7227. And we had a date with 27 numerology or something. And I said, look, we have schools. It was a stream or a couple streams ago. That was the lesson. Now what's today? I mean, so think of it. If you're intuitive, you could have said, okay, he was talking about 7-2, school, 7227, July 2nd's in a couple days. Let's see what's going to happen. And look, school 72, what are they talking about on the front page? About schools. The schools situation is a complete crisis. Published today, 7/2. This is how they make the news. I mean, I call these patterns out beforehand, and then we see them play out. So if you're slightly intuitive, at least more intuitive than a box of fucking Cheetos or Cheez-Its, then you should understand how this stuff comes out. That's not all after the fact, because you see how it's rolling out again today. School 72. See? It's contrived. It's crap. It's bullshit. You want a little quick recap? I mean, this video is, guys, I have to point this out when I can see. I mean, anyone who didn't see the stream yesterday, look at what she's wearing. We don't have to hear what she's saying. She's going to say what I said. She's going to say, you can listen to yourself if you want. United States of America 339, saying that she went out to the gym, to the grocery store, got coronavirus after being all safe. It's all scary bullshit. But I like the fact that her name is Peyton Chesser, wearing a chessboard pattern on her shirt and some chessboard color room where they show you the squares everywhere. I mean, that's not a fucking coincidence. It's the Freemasons putting their symbolism inside the propaganda. And the fact that we got another glimpse at that, it's always good for a review. He went to a bar but ended up on a breathing tube. You see that? It's just all scaring you. Don't go out. Don't socialize. Social distance. Wear a mask or else. And if you even slip, and just one day, that's what Peyton Chester was programming to you. You even slip, you'll get it. The barbecue guy, if you even slip, you'll get it. That's what they're programming to you. Me, if you want anecdotal evidence, well, I guess I can give. That's all I can give you. If that's too much for you, too bad. But I'm fine, and I go out everywhere. I don't wear a mask. I go into very crowded places where people are breathing and huffing and sweating and shit. I don't go to the gym, but if I'm biking outside on a bike path and shit like that, you know what I mean? I'm all over the place in all situations. I told you about how the lady at the Kroger, her mask touched me and shit. I didn't wash my hands or any of that. I'm fine. I mean, come on. And I'm in Ohio where cases are just booming. And I'm in the capital too, where all the people are, and it's a city, and I'm fucking fine. This propaganda is just nonsense. I mean, how do people believe in this shit? Oh, you're just one person. You're just young. You're healthy. Yeah, I don't eat all the toxic shit that they feed us. I mean, I don't have the perfect diet, but that could be part of it. But again, I'm not gonna conclude that it's because they're jonesing you. I'm sure you guys don't have it either. No one fucking has shit either. They had some underlying condition that was probably triggered. Look at this race again. Race 27 on 2/7. Meet your new American Patriots with Colin Kaepernick. Always in the propaganda on race times. And look who updates this propaganda at 10:53. The Jesuit order. Jesuit order 153.72. It's 7/2 at 1:53 or 10:53, whatever this was. 10:53. They update this propaganda. See, Jesuit order 153.72. Do you understand how, again, they're using the update time and the date to match the pattern, in the gematria, and then they match that with the date numerology. Do you understand how this works? Which, again, in this case, is mainly just in the date itself. But I mean, it is a date with 9 numerology, Sun 9. But yeah, we're going to have to start wrapping this up like now. And of course, this is with football inside. Vesca Pisces 53. 53 man roster. 53 in the 3rd-yard wide field. The Patriots, and then they even give you the truth at the beginning. The Patriots aren't just a football team. Exactly. They are a theatrical performance troupe for the Catholic Church. SF, black and red Jesuit order colors. Bay calls for change. Another black woman. Race 27. Bay 32 like Negro. Bay 13 on a date with 13. Life was a number. Bay calls for change. And you know she's all about the Illuminati, you know, with the 13 families. Bay calls for change. Oh my goodness. So Catholic Church 75. And I think 87. Let me see. No, it's the Catholic Church 84. But anyway, maybe. Yes, the Catholic Church 87, Catholic Church 75, and then Bay calls for change 87, 75. But the better part, 303 and 156 are clearly trying to code 33. When you see Beyonce, you always look for a number 33. Obviously, Beyonce 33. When you write out 33, what did we learn earlier? You get numbers. We saw the 141. You also get 156. Clearly coded numbers for Beyonce in their coded headline. Again, I mean, it's like it literally is a magic trick because it looks like I'm doing the craziest shit, finding the best examples, showing the best thing, doing the best decodes. Guys, it is contrived Masonic Catholic propaganda. Every headline's this way. It's always going to be this way. It's always going to sync up this way. It's always going to pop out this good. That is how this shit works. That's why every time, and again, I'm not tooting my own horn at all. I'm being humble and literally letting you know how blatant this shit is. I am doing nothing spectacular. I am putting their coded shit inside the calculator. Yes, I know the patterns, like at least some of them, and I try to memorize them and know. Bay 32, Queen Bay 32, again, Negro 32. They put these numbers on these black people all the time. Obama 32, Barack Obama 32. I use this example all the time because he's the black president, and he still comes out in propaganda. Obamacare 32. That's what I'm saying. Speaking of the NFL, we're in Nike. Ava DuVernay. I'm going to put this in. I might not get anything from this. Oh, black people 44. Civil rights 64. 3rd time we see this pattern in this video. 3rd time. On 3 different pieces. All synced up with this. We saw it twice with the black people from Ohio and from Michigan and shit. And now we're seeing it here with Colin Kaepernick. Same pattern. Those, the 163 was there as well. The 134 Tisha Bob number. Yeah, I really got to close the video. So I think we'll leave it off with that. I really see they're refreshing their propaganda. Look at this auto refresh. And now they they even put this more in, they're making this more the front page. So this guy from Ohio now is front page, headlined like this, propaganda on 7/2, as we call it. So we're going to close out the video with this. I mean, we started the video saying, we might not see it here, but look up for Ohio. Buckeye 2772, Ohio 29, that with 29 numerology. Black man from Ohio, and race 27, 2/7, propaganda, right here on the front page. Do you see how this works? I mean, you can't say anything at this point. We're predicting it. It's coming true. The shit actually refreshes in our face because it's a propaganda software application, and then it proves our point even more. And look at this peak. So let's see if the market follows this inversely. But who gives a fuck? It might not. The market might keep going up, dude. I mean, as long as people keep trying to short it, it's just gonna keep going up. That's how they do. They do the opposite of what the herd does. Illuminati 120. See, I'm not going to decode that. I'm really about to end it here because I think this is a key point to close it. So we'll look at the chat, if there's any questions or whatever.
Tonight, please, please,
Jesus.
please, those are the words from a top federal official to young Americans who haven't been taking this virus seriously.
Oh goodness! I mean, you just use, put the rest together. Please, 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 from a federal official. So the federal government, who we spent the last hour exposing, please wants us to believe their bullshit. Take it seriously. What a joke! We can end with that joke, guys. I don't want to end this video now, but it's the smartest thing to do. I know with 42 people watching. I hope you guys were here earlier though for some of the shit we saw. Oh, what's up, Hitachi? Just joining in. I literally about to end the stream. Since you just joined, I'll do one more ritual. I don't know what we can find though. We found a lot of shit. 4th of July sales have kicked off. I mean, Masonic 74. This was published in 629. I mean, that's it right there too though. I'm telling you guys. Masonic 2974 on the 29th day of June. July 4th sales have started. Again, they use these 4-base ciphers and they tell a story with their marketing, which is what all the propaganda really is. Look at this shit. They're even pumping these up. I mean, I have a pretty wide bull call spread on Bed Bath & Beyond because I think that shit's gonna, because it was like, pretty beaten up pretty badly. So hey, I'm not saying buy from it at all. I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying, hey, this propaganda, if it gets the people to just jump on the train, how about my option spread? You can call it profiting off the propaganda if you want. Look at this, the best beard trimmers of 2020. B's the second letter, 2020. Yes, when they're selling you their affiliate links, they do it by the numbers. 13 sheet sets, perfect for summer sleeping. On a date with what? Yes, it was published yesterday, but they're having this today on a date with 13 life lesson number. They sell you their affiliate links by the code. Oh my goodness. Oh, I thought mask or masks equal 20. Because if it did. Also, I don't know why they have the 20 in that one. I'm probably missing something. But Atachi, since you just joined for the recap, I started off this video saying that, it's 2/7/11/2, 29-day numerology, Ohio. And then this guy is from Ohio. He's from Brooklyn, Ohio, in Cuyahoga County, CC 33. And his name is Paul McCown's. Look at his last name. McCown's 2736, like Buckeye. All predicted, all on this front page propaganda. Just to prove to people that if you know this code, Itachi's made predictions as well, people. If you're new here, everyone who's a veteran in the comments has made countless predictions showing how this shit's coming out. So don't think it's just me. It's far from just me. I mean, Zach's been doing this since 2013. It's still going strong. Florida still in the propaganda. Are we gonna see Miami 27? We might not though. We don't. I noticed they have these other, Clay County, but it doesn't matter. Clay County. Look, they're all doing the hidden hand. These Freemasons. Clay County Sheriff. A Florida sheriff said he will deputize lawful gun owners if protests turn violent, so they can start shooting people. This is a sick scheme from the gang. Clay County, CC 33. See, they keep laying it out here. Unbelievable. So we have Cuyahoga County with McCown's. We have Clay County is the Freemasons. Freemasonry 139. I'm going through these really, really quickly. So, of course, we get White House today because it's 7/2, Jesuit Order 72. The Catholic colony is where this is at. They said it used to be called the Catholic colony, but we all know the reality. It's still the Catholic colony. The state of Ohio is the Catholic colony. The entire United States of America is the Catholic colony. Huh. Look at 116. And I'm so glad I know the number because Zach pointed out the gematria some yesterday, and then it had me thinking. I'm like, man, they're definitely using these numbers. 116. They're updating this at. The Roman Catholic Church 116, talking about the White House in 7/2. It just has me wondering. I want to see that pattern play out a whole lot more, you know what I mean? Because I think it's piecing this shit out together a lot more. Mason 17, 1+6 to 7. The White House 4th of July party will observe social distancing guidelines for guests, according to a spokesman. It's just they're promoting their social distancing scheme. Because if the White House is doing social distancing, then you must do social distancing. You better, If the White House is doing that, then if you throw a party, you better do the guidelines too. But we all know the reality. If the White House is doing it, you do the opposite, because it's just a theater troupe. Chris Cuomo, CC 33, Florida governor, had a chance to speak, and he spoke too soon, because as an actor, he's doing what he's supposed to do. Look at Kobe Bryant. Kobe honored on 2K cover, just like how we have Zion Williamson on the cover. See, I hate how his Bleacher Report because it'll be harder to look at. But Mamba Forever Edition, we gotta look at that, guys. They do showing that for a reason. Mamba 30 like nigger, 33. Mamba Forever Edition. 111, 96 like Freemason. I know Kobe Bean Bryant doesn't equal that. That's 5481. Mamba Forever. Mamba Forever in itself, then, is what we should have been looking at. Oh my goodness. Coronavirus 5670. Let's get the 11946. Okay, it's all from the Vatican, 119. Or 11956, I meant to say. Society of Jesus 56. This 11956 is a very special pairing as well, that Zach's been pointing out. It's lost me for now, but at least we're documenting this. Yeah, so I don't mean to skip through these a bunch, but I just want to, at this point it's quantity over quality, Because again, the beauty of this is if you see this thing pointed out and I don't flesh it out enough, you can just go research it on your own or ask questions, or someone else can decode it. So as long as this is in our consciousness, that's what matters. I'm trying to see why Lakers is around today as well. Lakers 96, like we had with the Black Mamba edition they had up there. LA equals 13. That's it. I was like, okay, why is the Lakers? Because you have to think like that. We have this, but they could have had other sports. We have Lakers around here as well. See, so it's like, why is the Lakers here with LeBron? Well, LeBron from Ohio. That's why we get this Ohioan actor in the propaganda. That's definitely part of it. But why Lakers twice? LA equals 13. It's a date with 13, life less a number. And that's a big reason why Kobe Bryant's back. Gianna Bryant, his daughter, dying at 13. Kobe Bryant died at 41. That's the 13th prime number. So, again, it's all, you want to reference back to the date numerology. It keeps you back on track about how they're publishing this propaganda, these rituals. Who's Afraid of Trump's America? Date with 49 numerology. America equals 49. This is American propaganda. Why gay-friendly Taiwan is a creative haven for LGBTQ art? I don't know. Because again, for that, I look for 33, 48. Other than that, I'm not sure. And again, I'm rushing through the shit out of this. I really want to wrap this up. But you know how it is. A train on this 27. We see these trains connected with 27 Revelation all the time. Today's a date for this type of stuff, and I want to point this out as well. I keep forgetting trains gematria. It doesn't equal 27, but there's 27 books of the New Testament. Revelation's the 27th one. Matthew's the first one. Matthew 27. Matthew. Trains equals 27. That's it. Trains equals 27. But this is a common pattern. Been pointing out from Japan. That's 42. It's Saturn numbers. Facebook equals 31. The reflection of 13 and 58. Seeing on and wonder why they're here today. But I think we're gonna have to close it here for sure. Snakes. I saw this earlier. I mean, for those afraid of snakes, I'm sorry. That be freaking you out. There's a snake. 33. Don't see too much with the date besides the 31. It's whatever. It's definitely a deeper riddle to these things. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Oh, see, this has to be the next stream, because it's a black person's view, it's a black photo gallery. It's a good way to look at the racist numbers they put on black people, and it'll be in every one of these. So we're gonna have to save this for later. I'll keep this up. I've been bookmarked it in case if it goes away. Perfect. Now it's saved. Yep, and it's just programmed. Look at these black savages, burning buildings down, saying "fuck the police, we're here to protect us." That's what all this programming is. So this is a preview. So maybe there's not that much to see here, because I'm looking for, I thought it was gonna be names. It's just a man. A man does this, a man does that. So it might not be as good. So maybe we might not look at this then. We could, but it's nothing too much. Stop killing us, sure, I get it, but all right, guys, I'll see you later. Sorry about the live chat. I probably missed some people's stuff. Yep, Zion Williamson equals Society of Jesus. Yeah, it does. Clay County also equals COVID-19. Nice. In the movie Matrix, Neo's passport shows he's born September 13th and expires 9/11. Absolutely. And that's some Jesuit's birthday. I know in the live stream last night on Zach's channel, the caller was talking about that. That guy was fucking awesome. But I need to rewatch that. Yeah, y'all, please like and share. I'm glad that the 45 people dropped down too. That's a good sign. I mean, it's not that I don't want you guys leaving. It's that it means I've streamed long enough. People have seen enough, and it's time for I think it's a good indicator. So I really appreciate y'all. Looks like you guys are promoting Zach's work in the chat, which is amazing. Anyone new here? I hope I reached out to you. I mean, if you're new here, you hope you're leaving the stream now, like not a skeptic. You can't be skeptical after what we saw. I mean, this stuff is super fucking coded. I hope you get it. Peace out.